We're back, Robinson Show. Mike, you there?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. Mike Troup from the Earth Collective.
What's up, Mike?
Great to talk to you again, man.
Likewise. How you guys doing?
We're doing all right.
doing all
We
right.
just had a terrible cheeseburger. Was it cheese? There
Experience.
wasn't even cheese on it, I don't
Yes,
think.
there
right?
No, there was cheese.
There
yeah.
was, okay. It was the new butter burger that Burger King made, and dude, it was miserable. Miserable. Don't try it.
Sorry to hear that.
I would
I won't.
suggest against it.
Yes, I'm gonna boycott. I'm gonna stand outside Burger King with the sign.
Well, it's literally like they just slapped a bunch of shit together, like didn't even
I
think of
didn't
it.
touch it or
It's like
nothing.
what they did was they took the fucking, the long roll burger that they have. They just made
Which the Batman burger. Do you
Yeah.
remember that one?
Yes.
From I think the third Batman movie.
that. Uh-huh.
It was great. I
Yeah,
can't remember what was
it
on
was a
it.
Dark Knight burger or whatever it was,
It
right?
was just mayonnaise, lettuce, tomato, 2 burgers on that bun.
Mm-hmm.
Cheese. It was good.
Should we refrigerate it? I feel bad now that we're gonna give him this burger.
No,
That's terrible.
If it's gonna
just
give him the
been sitting
shits.
there.
It's gonna give him the shits.
All right.
It's gonna happen.
All
But
right.
Mike, how are you doing? How's the Earth Collective doing?
It's doing pretty good. We're slowly growing and getting more fans and heading into season 2.
I was gonna ask, how long are you taking off in between?
Season 2 is going to launch in spring, so maybe the beginning or the end of March.
I saw too. You brought on a writer, or did you bring on more writers?
Yeah, we brought on 2 writers from the primary show. We have 2 writers for written works, and we have a writer for fragment episodes.
That's amazing. That's really cool. Are you for the fragment? Are you going to take parts of the whole episode and like narrate it as well, or?
No, the fragment episodes are mini episodes that are from different characters entirely in the world of the Earth Collective.
Oh, so that's new. It wasn't is that new compared to the first
Yeah,
season?
that's new. That started about January, and the first one was posted to our main RSS feed, and then the rest of them are only available to Patreon supporters.
Awesome. I saw too the written. Is it like graphic novel?
No, it's just like actually just a written work, like a mini novel, like a short story.
Cool. Awesome.
Yeah, we want to get a graphic novel, but we don't currently have the funds to pay an artist, so we're keeping our eyes out for a graphic artist that is looking for exposure more than they are money.
I could draw, but it wouldn't be what you want. It's a lot of wieners and
Just
stuff.
lots and lots of penises.
Maybe like circles and
Probably.
boobs.
You don't have a
Yeah.
penis monster on there, do you?
I do make one that looks like a bird. It's a penis with wings. And it's called a dick bird. And-
That's good.
but then I heard later it was done in that movie, McLovin or whatever.
oh yeah.
And I did it in high school, so I did it first, McLovin, so I'm coming for you, bro.
You should fight him.
But that's good. You're like, what's that guy's name that did the Alien movies, but he incorporated vaginas into everything?
I thought that was my dad. Oh, man.
James Cameron.
Cameron Reedy. Cameron Reedy did that.
Gaver, I forget what it was. Yeah.
The Guyver.
I don't know what his name was. He just died. That's
Oh.
all I know. Like a year
Ah, good for him.
ago. Well, like a year ago or 2
He's
years
going
ago.
places with that.
Yeah, 6 feet under.
Yeah.
Well, that's what if you never know. It's like the face hugger. It's just like a giant vagina.
Yeah.
It's-
What is in store for season 2, Mike?
Quite a lot. It's going to be much crazier than season 1. It's going to have more characters, more locations, more action.
That's
And
cool.
the characters are going to be going to a lot more places with a lot more exploration.
Nice.
Now, originally, when you started this project, it was just you doing the writing and everything, correct?
Correct. Yeah, it was me doing literally everything.
So now, how different is it having writers? Is that kind of messing with your vision, or no?
It's pretty fantastic because it's very difficult to try to juggle everything, especially creating a show of this caliber, and having more writers on there definitely brings up the ease of creating the season
Cool.
and the ease of expanding how the show is. You know, the feel of it, the atmosphere. It's better to have more people on it than just one person, because then you can have different outlooks and perspectives on the world.
Yeah, I think we have a caller. Robinson Show. Hello.
Hi, is there a caller there?
They hung up, Mike. Call back if you were calling with a question or something. Like I said, I don't know. We just had a call come in. I connected them and they hung up.
Like immediately.
Yeah, as soon as I asked them. But
They got nervous.
Oh God.
could be.
Oh, maybe they had a Butterburger and were shitting their pants.
Maybe maybe
it
they
could
were
be that.
I don't know what they were calling about, but
So now, do you collaborate with all the other writers?
Yeah, we sit down once a week and have conference calls to try to figure out where we want the story to go and things like that. And we each get a certain section, like a couple of episodes each, and we write those. And then at the end of the week, we get back together and kind of go over what we've written and talk about it and share our opinions and things like that.
cool. That's awesome. Yeah, I think that would be a great experience. That on your when you use voice actors too, do you actually meet with them or do they like email you their lines and stuff?
Some of them I do in person. Some of them are remote. They send their lines in through email.
Cool.
So, yeah, we're trying to expand our local actors because it's a lot easier
I was gonna say,
to record locally.
and it'd be easier to get into character and all that. Like I would think.
Exactly.
Like, when you're together. That's awesome, dude. Do you have any other projects that you do, Mike?
Not currently, but there are a few in pre-production that I'm going to be producing. One is going to be an interactive mystery series. It's set up like a podcast, but at the end of each episode, you get a puzzle that you have to solve before you get the next episode.
Ooh.
That's
Wow.
cool. That's a really neat
That
concept.
is cool. Were you doing
Yeah.
an improv show?
We were, but it's we just haven't gotten together for a second episode quite yet. I've been so busy with the Earth Collective and so many other things.
Yeah, I was gonna say it is consuming, man. Especially when you're writing something too. Like,
Very much so, very much so. So I'm very happy to have the other writers on the show now. So
did you ever get to a point where you got stuck on something, like where now it helps having other people to talk to?
Oh, very much, quite often. So it's great to have other people on there.
That's cool, man. That's really cool.
Yeah, it helps me over the bump.
Yeah.
Oh.
And you said too, I think the network really helped too, because didn't you take time off, like, or you had stopped at one point, and then when the network got in touch with you, then you started again.
Yeah, I produced about episode 1 and 2, and then I kind of stopped because it wasn't really going anywhere. I didn't have an audience, and then that's when the network contacted me and they picked it up, and it's grown from there.
That's when you got me, though, man. You got me in the first when you found us. Like, I think it was the first episode. I was like, this is really good, man.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody that listens to it's getting hooked. We just had a couple of other podcasters listen, and they said they listened to it, they binge listened, and now they're sad waiting for season 2.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there was a while where I hadn't been able to keep up, and I think I listened like the last 3 together. And same with my girlfriend, she hadn't been able to listen, and she just caught up, I think, too. And it's amazing, dude. It's great. I want to know who the guy on the walkie is.
The numbers?
Yes.
Well, you're gonna have to wait till season 3 for that one.
Wow, is he gonna constantly be on the walkie until then?
He might pop his voice up once in a while, but
Wow.
who knows where it's going to come or who he is or what his intentions are.
Nice. I was gonna say too, if you want to use, we did a little improv a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
You can use that for season 2.
I think we were astronauts at one point.
Yeah,
so
we were train robbers. We were homosexual train robbers. We were superheroes.
Superheroes,
Yeah, there was some really good superheroes in there.
Right.
I don't think anybody.
Improv is fun. I like it. I just haven't been able to get back to the Man of Many Masks.
Yeah, that's what it was called. That's what I was going to ask. Yeah, in high school, I was actually trained for that. Like,
Really?
I took drama a couple years, and our teacher was big into improv, and yeah, we did a lot of shit on that.
Improv's really fun.
It
You
is.
gotta find for it.
Yeah. We did an actual, instead of like, most drama or whatever in high school does, like a play or something, we actually did a whole improv show where it was like
Nice.
nonstop, like, scenes and all that. Scenes and characters.
So, Mike, I'm curious, how did this solo project, this thing that you went in on your own, become where you now have like
collaboration.
this crew and this collaboration, like Rob just said? Like, did people contact you and were like, hey, I want to help you out with this? Or did you realize I could turn something into this if I get myself a crew?
Well, my goal actually, before I even started, was always to have a crew, to create a large show, a large world that was put together by many different artists. And it started out with just me, and then I met this guy, his name is Christopher. He was just like, hey, I love your show, can I help out? And I didn't really know what I could use another hand for, but I said, sure, might as well.
Yeah.
And he helped me out a lot on social media here and there, but then he also said, hey, I have a guy that might be interested in making music. So he had his friend listen to the show, and he absolutely loved it.
Nice.
So now Brew, he's the actual composer for season 2.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
So,
That's amazing.
yeah, I don't have to cherry pick my songs off of websites anymore. Well, I mean, I can't ever sell season 1 because I had a non-commercial use for the music. But now, for the entirety of season 2, it's being directly scored by this great musician, Brew Patel.
That's awesome.
Cool. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. And then the other writers for the show, well, one of them we did an interview with him, and I told him that we had some novel ideas in mind. He's like, hey, I'm a writer. I said, okay, shoot me an email. So we did, and then he came back to me about a month or two later after the holidays. He's like, hey, I've been writing this piece. What do you think of it? And it was pretty good, and that's the one it's actually published on Amazon now.
Wow.
Yeah. And then the other ones, the actual show writers, they were fans. They started out as fans of the show. And, I would occasionally ask for their opinions on things like that. And then I eventually went to them and said, hey, do you want to write for the show? And they said yes. Nice. Because I respect the creative ability and their love for the Earth Collective world. I thought they would be a good fit. And so far it's turned out really good.
Cool, man.
Really cool.
And I saw, too, you're doing the merch.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, trying to get some more T-shirts, got some decals, got leather keychains.
Ooh.
Handmade leather keychains.
Yeah,
Fancy.
I saw those. And are you doing the notebooks, Mike?
Yes,
They
yeah.
were awesome. Was it
Those are
leather?
the notebooks. What do you say?
Was it a leather cover on those, or?
Oh, yeah, leather with the handmade stamp.
Yeah.
On the Black Mechanics logo with the initials burned into the front.
Yeah, they were amazing. He sent me a picture, I thought. I thought they were leather. I know you sent me the picture.
Yeah.
They were really cool looking. How much are those?
Yeah. Well, those are pretty pricey. I kind of reserved them for Patreon supporters, but those are probably about $30 each.
Yeah, that's what I figured about. Cool, man.
Yeah. I mean, they're handmade by me, so each notebook I sew it onto the leather cover, and then I stamp it and brand it.
That's even cooler.
Yeah, that's
I
pretty
thought you
fucking
ordered
sick.
it. I thought you had someone else making them. That's amazing.
No, I make them myself. I make all the handmade things. I make the keychains.
Wow.
I make the notebooks by myself.
That's
So,
even cooler, like knowing this is the man that created the podcast and he also
Exactly,
made this.
exactly.
That's so cool, dude.
So neat.
Yeah, our Patreon supporters get those things for free. So some of our supporters get all the books for free. A little bit higher, you get a free leather keychain. A little bit higher, you get the notebook.
I'm going to have to steal a credit card.
Steal Slambos.
I was thinking that. He only left glasses, though. I can't do anything with those. Our intern, he's doing, like I said, he's doing a tour. He's got hired to do stuff, and he left a pair of 3D glasses by the toilet bowl, Mike.
Wow.
Are you going to do anything 3D with the Earth Collective?
What do you mean, like video or like actual animation 3D?
Animation.
Well, if I could have the finances or had an animator that was willing to do it, I would be very happy.
That would be
to do
amazing.
visual feed.
I'm surprised you
love
haven't
to
had
see
any
that.
like illustrators or animators jump at you on this kind of project. I haven't used it since like the '90s, but maybe Newgrounds on their forum, like maybe just post something, like
Yeah.
and see if people can email you like a clip of their work. Maybe they they jump at something like that. I would think.
Jonathan Price, if you're still listening, look up the Earth Collective.
Yeah, yes, it's amazing. I was happy too. I think the last time we had you on, we also had. I think originally you were supposed to have someone else, Mark Silverman, on. I don't think he called that show, but from that tweet, he checked you out and he said he loved it. And he said, I saw he tweeted that you have a fan for life.
That's awesome. Yeah, I love it when I hear from fans. It really makes it worth it, especially now that we have a crew, a musician and the writers and all that. I always share with them what the fans have said. And it's really great for us all to see what everybody said about the show and how much they love it.
Do you ever feel like you hit like a plateau with like feedback and stuff, or does it always pour in?
No, it definitely dries up. It gets very silent, and then I wonder what the fans are thinking, and then once in a while a fan will be very vocal about what they like and how much they love the show, and then that kind of reignites the fire of knowing that people really do enjoy the show.
Yeah, I kind of like I started working not too long ago, and like I just haven't been as active on the social media. Same thing. It's like some days it's like we don't get many followers on Twitter or whatever, but you still like. I noticed when we were off this past summer, like out of the blue, every now and then I would check, and people were just still checking us out. Like I think we got the most YouTube views, and I can't say SoundCloud, but our YouTube views when we were off were up because I guess people missed the live show type of thing.
Yeah.
Or maybe like we're remembering what they liked and just checking it out. I don't know. It was weird. Like, and I was still getting like people finding us. I think that's when Pistol Pete found us, and his friend that reviews podcasts. Like, they were like, you guys are amazing. Like
all the YouTube views during the summer, that was me. I just sat there and refreshed the page over and over.
I hope so.
Like 60
like
times.
I miss doing this.
I remember once.
Speaking of videos, I want to mention that as soon as the Patreon reaches a certain level, $300 a month, Joseph Crane, the character, will actually find and be able to upload monthly video logs about what has happened that month.
Nice.
That's
with
awesome.
all the characters and things like that. And you'll get to see his quarters, and he'll sit down and discuss his view about what happened and all kind of behind-the-scenes stuff from his view in the world of Oasis.
So is that going to be you, or are you going to cast somebody to play you? All right.
That's fucked up because we fucked up. We gave people video from the beginning. We should have held back.
Yeah.
That's really cool though, dude. That'd be
neat.
Awesome. Are you gonna be in like a dark room or something? Like, are you gonna be in like shadows or something, or is that still in the works?
I started in short film, so I'm gonna build an entire set for that.
Wow, man.
That's cool, man.
That's awesome.
So
we
now-
talked to a comedian once who actually that was his job besides doing comedy. He just did a set dresser. It was called. Like it was cool. Like, what were you asking?
Yeah. So if you guys want to see that, go ahead and maybe toss $1 on the Patreon and start sharing it.
Yes.
Once we reach that 300, then we'll start those videos.
Nice. Well, Slim had a question.
I was just gonna. I think it just slipped my mind. I'm drinking today. I usually, it's all Coffee Black's fault. I mean, really expensive scotch. Just putting them back.
Yeah. I was gonna say this to all our fans out there. Besides our what is it? GoFundMe. Definitely check out the Earth Collective Patreon. And this is what you gotta do. I don't know.
Come on, you. Cough up a buck, you cheap bastard.
That's what you gotta do. Cough up a buck, you cheap bastards.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at $5 a month, you get access to the Fragment episodes, and that's almost twice as much show.
Was there somebody on the whole time?
No, somebody just
Called and hung up.
called in the first ring and hung up. Yeah.
Weird, man.
So weird.
Is it just a random number that we've never seen before? Or
That
is
was
it-
a different number than earlier.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know who that was, but that was a different number than what called earlier.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Oh, sorry about that, Mike. What were you saying,
No
dude?
problem. I was saying at $5 a month on the Patreon, you get access to the Fragment episodes.
That's
So
cool.
that's almost twice as much show than you get not being a supporter. So it's kind of a big way to say to our fans, hey, thanks for giving us your hard-earned cash. Now you get an extra show on the side.
That's cool, because I ain't doing nothing extra for our fans. This is as good as it gets.
We do plenty of extra for our fans. Slambo has like 4 or 5 different businesses that they
Yeah,
can hire
yeah,
for.
Crazy
got a lot going on.
Slammies.
Crazy Slammies, Hungry Pitbulls, is a board game, and
he's got board games,
Mongolian
stores
movies,
and Mongolian pornos.
there was one other thing, right? Wasn't there? Oh, a presidential. He's running for
Yeah,
president.
he's running for president.
Our
Presidential
fans
campaign.
can make use of all the Slambo benefits.
Yeah, there's a lot of Slambo benefits to our show
Well,
at
that's
his
good.
expense.
But speaking of board games, we've even tossed around the idea of an Earth Collective board game.
Ooh.
That's really cool. I was gonna say too. What about
Yeah.
like an app game, like a phone game or something? Like that would be
Yeah,
cool.
I'm also a game developer, so if I ever have enough open space in my schedule, I might start working on an Earth Collective video game as well.
Wow.
I didn't know you were a game developer.
Somebody
That's
needs to
cool.
make a Robin Slim game too.
Yeah, really.
That would be cool.
Mike, are you a board gamer as well, or?
Yes, yeah. I haven't in the past couple of years, but just in the past couple of months, I started picking it back up.
Slim's
Yeah.
big into that, and
Yeah.
I've seen some just at stores. There was one called Pandemic. I thought that looked pretty
The
cool.
Pandemic
Yeah.
Legacy probably is what you saw. That's really neat. Yeah. We do board games every Thursday. Me and Mike,
Yes.
and we have apparently new people every week.
Yeah, we never have like the same crew just over and over again.
Oh.
We had a 4-hour game of Dead of Winter last week that ended up with a disappointment.
Nobody came.
No,
No,
we lost
I meant
horribly.
We
Sexually.
we lost, and then the guy that we thought was a traitor, we voted off. He wasn't a traitor, and then he ended up winning the game
because we voted him off thinking he was the traitor.
Wow. Yeah, maybe I should make a Earth Collective board game for you guys.
Ooh, that would be
cool, and I've
amazing.
heard-
We would definitely play test it for you.
Yes,
I've
absolutely.
heard board games do really well in fundraising, like in crowdfunding.
Yeah.
They do,
Kickstarters.
And we've already kind of created the backbones of the play style, and it does sound very fun. So
That would
Cool,
be
man.
awesome, dude.
Nice. Does it have a secret betrayer?
do not know yet, but maybe that might be an option just for you guys.
All right.
Yeah, there we go. That's the fucking best way to do it.
I don't like traitor elements.
That's because you're no good at being the betrayer.
I'm the worst traitor in the
He's
world
the
in the
worst.
game. Like, cause I won't like the one
His
game.
eye, he doesn't blink. He just looks.
He really doesn't.
Pretty much, there was one game
I'm gonna
of
get you. I'm gonna get you.
of Dead of Winter, where
No,
as
it
the
was-
traitor, I did nothing the entire time. I did nothing treacherous. I helped everybody out the entire time.
You helped everyone
Just-
instead of fucking screwing them over.
Yeah, just so they wouldn't figure out that I was the traitor. I ended up losing. So
Oh, Mike, thank you so much for calling us, dude. We actually have to go to break, but where can everybody find the Earth Collective?
Everybody can find the Earth Collective. Just search us on Twitter at TEC Story, the letters TEC. And you can find us on Facebook at, facebook.com/the Earth Collective Story. And on Stitcher, iTunes, SoundCloud, and our own RSS feed, you can find that at tecstory.net.
Nice, dude. Thanks again for talking to us, bro.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
take care,
Anytime,
Mike.
dude.
Ladies,
Have
man.
a good one.
All right. You too. Bye.
Later, bro.